Yes, sir.
Travis Mays, SMU women's basketball head coach at Media Day for the conference. Where were you guys picked, and does it matter to you where you guys were picked?
No, they picked us in the middle of the pack. I think we were picked right at number 5. And I would tell you right now, I mean, it doesn't really matter. You're right. That's the preseason. It's a matter of what you do throughout the season, how you approach each and every day. But I think from coming in my first year, finishing last year, and to be picked number 5, I think it shows the quality of work that we put in as a squad, as a coaching staff, and I think it's being respected as somewhat.
It also says something about how quickly your kids picked up your system and said, you know, that's different. But he's here, we're here, let's try this.
Absolutely. I think when I first got the job at SMU, we knew immediately we need to change the mindset. Every coach talks about changing the culture, but what does that mean? It means we need to get our players excited about what it was they were doing, taking pride in what was written across their chest, and go out and make themselves attractive to the people that wanted to be a part of it, but also let our opponents know that we were here to stay and we were going to be competitive. And I think we bought into that. They embraced that, and now they're starting to own it. So hopefully that'll show up next year, and that will be what our identity looks like.
How have you adjusted yourself from last year to this year?
The adjustment last year, everything was a first. I mean, I had to figure out what the character of each one of my kids were in each situation as we went through the different stages of the season. And now I've been able to identify that for an entire year. Now I know who they are. So the adjustment is to take what I have, try to put them in situations where they can be successful, and hopefully that will equate to confidence, which also will equate to wins, and hopefully we can make it to the dance, which is our goal this year.
How has recruiting gone for you?
Recruiting is going very well, in spite we have not won at a big time level yet. I think what the players and the parents and everybody who is allowing us to recruit their student athletes, they see the vision, they understand the character and the culture of our coaching staff and what we're trying to establish. And I think they can see in the future what we're trying to put together, and I think we're having some great success, and some young players want to be a part of that.
The SMU brand, you know, let's just be honest. In the state of Texas, it's all about football. How much has, you mentioned about the culture, changing recruiting, how much has your first year, the success you all had, has opened up some eyes, not just locally, but regionally and stepping out?
I would say it's been huge. I think the first thing you do as a first-time head coach, people evaluate what product you put out there. They evaluate the body language of your players. They evaluate at the end of the day, which the biggest results, your win, loss, and whether or not you have the ability to take a group of individuals and bring them together in a short period of time, as well as establish a style of play. It's really, really hard to establish a perfect style of play, because you have to take the players that you have inherited and use them in the best way they could be successful. And sometimes that's not attractive to recruits, because if you look at us, it looked as if we had a bunch of post present, and I'm a post coach. But you know, I was a guard. I went up and down, I shot threes, but I didn't have a team that was equipped to do that. So I haven't established my perfect style of play yet, but I will say we have attracted, to answer your question, we have attracted some eyes to the things that we're doing, and I think we got people excited about the SMU brand.
Also, you all have a new facility available. You know, when you go out and recruit, you know, it's all about bells and whistles with some of the kids.
I tell people, I mean, and when I go out and I try and raise money, is you have to tell the donors or the people that's helping you be successful, helping you get those resources, it's just the way that business is being conducted now. Not that I necessarily agree with it, but you have to do business the way business is being done right now. And the young kids, they see new facilities, they see bells and whistles, and that's the thing that excites them. You have to at least get their attention first before you can give them the insight in what you really are about. And yes, we have incredible facilities at SMU. If you hadn't seen it, you need to come see it. We're right now redoing our locker rooms, our players' lounge, and we'll eventually do our upstairs coaching suites. So right now, it's some good things happening at SMU, and I hope they continue for a very, very long time.
How does having UConn in the conference help you guys?
Well, having UConn in the conference actually hurt me because no, I'm just kidding. It helps us tremendously. I mean, you got a conference that when you play against UConn, you're going to have the national recognition. People are going to be able to see the style of play that you play, and then they're going to be able to see you compete against the best. And that's attractive. That's a tool that I use that right now Gino's team is the best in the country. They didn't win the national championship, but if you look at the 10-year record that he's put together, it probably would never be duplicated ever again. So that's something you can tell that we're playing against the best in the country. Once, maybe twice throughout the year. So there's no way UConn hurts us. They only help us in this conference.
Thank you, sir.
That's all?
That's it.
Y'all good?
Yep.